Hello everyone, this is Kevin, your entrepreneur, still with the new background or the new temporary background. And let's talk about Postmates today because here's the thing. I have made videos about restaurants and their, let's say, strained relationship with companies like Postmates and DoorDash. It's interesting because there really is a big conflict in how the restaurants are dealing with it. I mean, on one hand, because of these restaurants, they are selling more food, and you'd think by selling more food and getting more business, they would be happy. On the other hand, that's resources that they have to take up and make that food before other people who are in the restaurant. And waiters don't get tips from the orders that are online. And then, of course, if no one shows up or they show up very late, then the food's got to be remade. And the restaurant is kind of finding a way to deal with all that. And we don't exactly know how the restaurants are going to react in the long term. However, at least one place has been benefiting from these online orderings greatly, and that is Smitten Ice Cream. According to this article, basically when Smitten Ice Cream partnered with Postmates, they got so much more business they were able to expand 8 more locations. Now, this isn't exclusively because of Postmates, but a large part of it was because of Postmates. And this kind of makes sense because sometimes people want ice cream, but ice cream stores are kind of a dying thing. It used to be big in like 50s and 60s when kids would go to the ice cream place themselves with a little bit of allowance and they'd buy some ice cream. That doesn't happen too much anymore. Parents would prefer the kids stay at home. And so ice cream stores, they've suffered as a result. I mean, when was the last time you and your family said, hey, we're just going to go get some ice cream? That's not very often. It's usually something you pick up while at the grocery store and you can have it for dessert later. But having ice cream delivered, that makes a lot of sense. So they partner with Postmates, and Postmates were delivering a lot of ice cream. And because they're delivering so much ice cream, they opened 8 more locations at one point. And so that is a real success story how if you actually work with these companies, you can be very successful and you can do very well. Now, there is, of course, the flip side, which is the restaurants that struggle because they've partnered with Postmates and DoorDash. But I will save that video for another time. In the meantime, there's some good news. So, yay for Smitten Ice Cream. Let's see here. Apparently, there's a location in LA. Maybe I will check them out sometime. Heck, maybe I'll have Postmates deliver them for me, just for the heck of it. Anyway, have you ever had Smitten's Ice Cream? I'd like to know. Comment below, like, favorite, share, subscribe, and as always, flame responsibly. Have a good one.